Hi Virgo, welcome to Abi Tarot. My name is Sharena, and this is going to be a very self-reflection tarot reading. So we already got your card. So today, what we are going to talk about is what is on your mind. What is it that you have been thinking a lot about as of recently, or what is it that you need to reflect on in the next coming days because it could be important to you. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to ask from you, Virgo, is if you will please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you tap on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on anything that I have to tell you, because all of the signs are for you. So wherever you have Virgo placement in your charts, this is where the message will apply. All right. So the first card that we have for you, Virgo, you are being told to cut your screen time. Okay. Put that phone down, turn the TV off, and just anything, any other devices, just give it a break. Whether it be the TV, the phone, whether it be, I don't know, just anything that has been captivating your attention. I feel like you need to turn your attention inward, or you need to be more present, more grounded in your day-to-day situations. Maybe some of you have been feeling like you're running on autopilot, a tunnel vision, or anything like that. So I feel like you're being told to, notice the scenery. Okay, notice the scenery. Maybe some of you also need to cut off some bad habits. All right. Okay, maybe some of you could relate to the Libra reading a little bit, but they more so had cut off toxic people because they were influencing them to take up bad habits. Whereas I feel like Virgo, you already have bad habits of your own that you know that you need to change, whether it be, routines, behaviors, just certain patterns that you know are not healthy for you anymore. All right. So it says kill a bad habit, whether it be drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. All right. So it's funny that I mentioned Libra talking about them cutting off toxic people, because we are going to have a part 2 for your reflection. So your extended reflection will be linked down below. And for you specifically, Virgo, we're going to be talking about your friendships, okay? Who else had friendships? I think Cancer and Capricorn also had a reflection talking about friendships too, if I'm not mistaken. So feel free to check those out and check out your placement as well. But anyway, let's see how this is going to relate to your friendships. I'm trying to see which deck I want to use. Let's see what's going on with your friend. Actually, I want to use this deck. I use the Interconnections Oracle. Okay. Let's see. Why are there friendships being reflected on at this time for Virgo? And how is this going to relate to their overall reflection? Let's see. What do we have for Virgo? Whoa. All right. One of your friends is hating. And it could be because of whatever the family is putting in their ear. Family issues are affecting this connection. Or maybe somebody has family issues and then they look at you, they're going to be like, you got it all good and dandy over there, huh? This is somebody who maybe want to be closer to you but can't be. Or maybe they want to have a closer family dynamic than what they have. Maybe their family dynamic is shit. I'm not even going to, lie to you. Maybe their family connections is just not healthy at all. And somebody looking at you, Virgo, and they seeing you with the basket blow, and I don't know. I don't know if they appreciate it, if they like it. So I feel like this is also somebody too who you've been going back and forth with on social media, on Facebook or something like that. It's been a little catty remark going back and forth. I don't know. It's been a little shade there. This also could be a relative I'm just talking about. But anyway, we'll get into that later. So let's see, what else do Virgo need to reflect on at this time? Why are they being told to cut their screen time and to cut out their bad habits? All right. Because you need to surround yourself with positive people. So maybe some of you do need to go check out the Libra reading. Because whatever people that you're surrounded with now, it's very hard to find middle ground, which is what I see you trying to achieve here. You're just trying to get, to a place to where you all could be, respectful towards one another. You can agree on at least one thing, that you can make progress on something, right? Or at least have a positive mind frame on something, okay? To where your interests are working well together rather than, always in a disagreeing energy. Somebody likes to eat their stress away. Be careful of that. Or something flipped. Okay, some of you are looking for an opportunity to start fresh, to do things anew, to start things brand new, or to have a brand new opportunity. You're being told to take your time. This opportunity will come, or if you have the opportunity, take your time. Don't rush yourself. Okay. I forgot one of the readings I had quoted. One of the captions in one of those readings I did was "Old habits die hard." I want to say that was the collective reflection for September. I think that's what I said. So maybe some of you need to look at the collective reflection. I feel like maybe you just need to look at the whole catalog because I feel like you're a little bit everywhere, Virgo. You can relate to a few things here. Okay, let's see. Why is Virgo being told to cut out their screen time and their bad habits? All right, we got the Magician. We got the Six of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles been in reverse. Okay. So the Magician talks about experimenting with new concepts, new ways of doing things, and just seeing, just demonstrating what you know works or what could work, making your plans real, just carrying out a goal that you saw in your mind and just, making practical steps to see that in reality or to see actual results, tangible results. Okay. You feel like surrounding yourself with more positive people is necessary to do that, to carry out plans that you think of, that you want to explore. Some of you want to be in this more explorative stage, but you feel like in order to do that, you can't be around closed-minded people who always have something negative to say or always looking for the dark shadows in a situation. Okay, because I feel like you're an individual who works heavily on being mindful of your intentions and being mindful of where you're, exerting your energy, exerting your focus. Again, maybe some of you need to be more mindful of how much you're scrolling or how many hours that you're dedicating to, sitting on the couch, sitting in the bed, watching TV, or scrolling through your phone on social media. Engaging with negative situations and negative people from afar. Like it's not worth your time or your focus. And it's definitely not going to help you execute your goals any faster or any more efficiently. Okay. So with that Six of Cups, this usually talks about reminiscing in some way, meaning like you think over previous events that happens that once gave you joy, that once gave you comfort, that help you to forget about all the stress and the worries and the negatives that you were experiencing in life, and you could just take this time to just reflect on when things were good, when things were easy, where things were innocent, where nothing really didn't have a serious tone to it, right? And I feel like this is the stage that you're trying to get back to where things can be just easy flowing again, because it's on top of finding middle ground. You just want things to be steady again, rather than having to be here, be there, deal with this, deal with that. Stressed about this, having to figure out what you're going to do about that, right? So I feel like you're just trying to do your best to just, be your best. Do things with honest intention, honest goodwill. Not trying to do anything for not trying to give just to receive a return. You're just giving just to giving, or you're just doing well because it feels nice, it feels easier than having to deal with things that always bring you down or bring you in a brain fog. Some of you are trying to bring back a sense of play into your life. Again, to where you're not in this tunnel vision, you're not always just set in one motion, but you're actually able to take in, your surrounding, your scenery, enjoy the scenery, not just be in it, but enjoy to see the light in it. Right now we have this Queen of Pentacles. However, it is in reverse. So usually the Queen of Pentacles talks about maintenance, or he has the ability to keep things and keep situations in good condition, over a long period of time. Right, but in reverse, I feel like some of you are having a hard time dealing with that, trying to keep things afloat, maybe with certain individuals, or maybe even with yourself in your own day-to-day life. And you're just waiting for the opportunity to where, you can restore some sort of good condition or bring things back into good condition, to bring things back to middle ground, to where you feel like you're on top of things, you can take care of things, you can execute things efficiently to your preference. Because the Queen of Pentacles talks about having your needs met and, sustaining a certain standard of life that you prefer, that brings comfort, that brings ease, and knowing that you are secure enough to enjoy these things, to relax, and just nurture these things, and nurture yourself as well, right? Some of you may feel like you don't have all the resources you need to start over, to do things different. Again, patience. You will get there. An opportunity will present itself. But you got to make space for it too. So again, also with the bad habits, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse talks about bad habits. Being maybe materially deprived of her necessities or of her finances because she's indulging in her bad habits. It's taking a negative effect of both her body and her wallet, so that needs to be addressed. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Virgo. What else do they need to reflect on? Or what else can they expect? Okay. Do something today that your future self will thank you for, is what you're being asked, Virgo. Again, cut your screen time, cut your bad habits, put the phone down, read a book, go to bed early, cook a healthy meal, exercise, go out in nature, enjoy some sunlight, drink some water, moisturize, anything like that. Just do something today that your future self will thank you for. Put your clothes out the night before so you can be ready for tomorrow. Anything like that. What else do we have for Virgo? That's too many. What else do we have for Virgo to reflect on? I want to say, don't let your potential go to waste. Because if you really put genuine effort behind something, you will see tangible results and you'll be happy for it. Okay. Self-acceptance, love yourself, love whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that you envision, it is for you. Accept the stage of where you're at now and understand that you can progress if you allow yourself to. But accept where you are at, accept the level that you're at right now in order to move forward. Yeah, because you're in need of a new perspective. Could you walk in their shoes? I feel like this is more so just for you, talking about, can you see things from a different perspective to where there is a bright side. Okay. So never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Okay. Just because things may not always go as planned or always as you envision doesn't mean that it can, it still can't move forward, or that it can progress or end out the way that you want or better. It can still lead to a successful outcome. Okay. So let's see. What's some final advice for you? We're going to pull from the self-esteem deck. And then we're going to go off into your reflection, talk about these friends or maybe even a relative who, you have like a friend-like relationship with. Let's see. What conclusion do we have for Virgo to reflect on? Whoa, that was way too many. What conclusions do we have for Virgo? Okay, obviously one to come out. So the first one. Don't sacrifice your own needs and desires to conform to the expectations of others. Another quality of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She is self-sacrificing sometimes because she still wants, as conservative as the Queen of Pentacles is, they still allow other people to be themselves because she wants other people to feel welcome, to feel nurtured, to feel secure. But don't forget about your own security, your own nurturance, your own self. Okay, what makes you feel comfortable. And then we also have, through your actions, you are seeking validation. Consider why you need to gain approval. Okay, I feel like that's for those of you who've been on social media or been going back and forth with someone. Or this is reflecting how somebody is trying to go back and forth with you and start some sort of drama. Again, don't sacrifice your peace to engage in somebody else's foolery. Okay? You don't need to prove yourself to these people. You don't need their validation. Just let them think what they want and argue with themselves, okay? But anyway, that's what I have for you in regards to your reflection. But again, let's talk about who's hating on you and why their family is putting a bug in somebody's ear, or why somebody's family issues is making them look at you like, oh, Virgo, I don't like you anymore, something like that. I don't know. Let's see what this is. Like I said, it could be a friend or a relative who you have a friend-like relationship with. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the link down below. If you would like to have your own personal reading instead, you can check out my services with the link to my website as well. And also you can check out Patreon because I have more reflective content over there as well. So until next time, bye Virgo.